I just think this is one of the stupidest wastes of money, number one. And number two, it turns people against people. That's what bothers me. Doesn't it provoke suspicion for the average person without defining what you mean by something suspicious? If you see something, say something. What does she mean by that?
It's totally asinine because she doesn't define it.
All right, listen, if you're walking down the aisle there in Walmart, me and the girls came up with a couple ideas, all right? Listen up here. You're walking down the aisle in your Walmart, you see, and you see something suspicious. Now, we're not talking about the ordinary stuff like a jar of mayonnaise turned upside down or a maraschino cherry open up. We're talking about something really off the wall. You know what I mean? Now, we're not going to define it any further because of reasons of security, but we'll leave it to you to figure out what we mean by if you see something, say something. You know what I mean? Me and the girls figured this one out over the last couple of weeks in a retreat in Grenada. We took a retreat in Grenada, a couple of hundred of us, and we came up with this, okay? I can give you the Rush Limbaugh level. Those Democrats, well, we got to defeat them. You see, if we defeat them and we Republicans win, why then the world will be perfect. It'll be a Gulf Stream world. But we can't let those evil Democrats win. No, we're gonna defeat them. Why, the wheels are coming off the wagon. Oh, the Republicans are gonna win. Republicans good, Democrats bad. Democrats bad, Republicans good. If you want that kind of show, I'm going home. So today I'll talk a little bit more about the amazing stuff of Roman Abramovich. Why? I don't know. It's fun. I like looking at his toys. He didn't take it from me. Did he take it from you?
Yeah, eat the rich, man. It's a shame while people are starving that he has a yacht and cars. Yeah, down with the people, man. Be like the bums in San Francisco, man. There's no excuse for homelessness when you have pigs like that, man. I don't know about you. I'd rather look at the stuff of Roman Abramovich than the ripped clothing of a bum in the streets of San Francisco.
Schmidt to sell $335 million of Google shares. Schmidt. Yes, sir, Mr. Schmidt. Mr. Schmidt will sell the shares. Yeah, before we sell the shares, we go to Austria, we buy little cuckoo clocks. We're going to buy a new yacht with our $335 million in Google share. And then we go and we're going to buy a new Swiss chalet. God, I'm getting goofy already. What a couple of weeks this has been. Since New Year, man, I'm getting whacked out from this. I only took one day off, and that was to fly for 6.5 hours with General Electric engines. By the way, great engines. Very, very good engines.
I'm going to tell you right now, I can see the handwriting on the wall. Frankly, I think Donald Trump could beat Obama in 2012 if he really ran, but I personally don't know if he is going to run. Other than that, I think that Obama's president in 2012. I lay odds right now he wins again because I could see the fix coming. I could see it from a mile away. They got McCain lined up ready to take the fall, or some other schmendrick like the guitar player from Fox News. Huckabee, Puckabee, Muckabee, Huckabee, Schmuckabee. I saw Schmuckleberry last night on Fox News with the leprechaun. They were bending over backwards to say what a wonderful patriot Obama was. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Oh, Leprechaun has become such a naked, slavish sycophant of Obama, it's frightening. Oh, those people, we know he was born in Hawaii. And come on, we know that he's a patriot. How could you even question him about that? Come on now. So then Huckabee, Schmuckleby, Huckabee, Duckleby, and Duckleberry says, well, he says, oh, I don't question his patriotism either, but I challenge his policies, and I have a new book out, too. It's how to play the one-string guitar and get away with it. I'll be right back.
Savage.
No, there's no question about it. Had I chosen to go to satellite radio, I could have drawn more people to satellite than Howard Stern did. I mean, how many people want to hear about, hey, what was she wearing, a brassiere? Is that a brassiere? What was that, panties? A panty line? That a brassiere? Is that a brassiere? Is that a panty? Is that a brassiere? Lesbian panty brassiere? Vomit, 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 sewer, sewer, sewer. Panty, that's a panty, huh? That's a brassiere, huh? That's a panty, that's a brassiere, that's a panty, that's a brassiere. What kind of idiots? Well, apparently a couple of million idiots. I have about 8 to 10 million people who are not idiots, who if the fairness doctrine interfered with the flow of truth from this show, I can guarantee you I could find an outlet somewhere else. One 800-44. Is this too depressing for you? Selections from Pudd'nhead Wilson, Obama the Destroyer. Well, I'll lighten it up a bit because I realize this is too much for you. You'd rather hear about bring back those Republicans in November. We're going to save America. I'm Sean Wallbanger, and I'm here to tell you, yay! And hi, I'm Glenn, the college professor, and I got chalk and a blackboard, even though I have a big dunce cap on like Pudd'nhead Wilson. And I'm going to tell you, it's Saul Alinsky and communism. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but God, I'm making so much money. All right, let me take a break.
Savage.
And here, of course, is Nancy Pelosi hitting back, saying, I'm in my place. Listen to Nancy Pelosi in clip 15.
It's really sad. Exactly. I really don't understand how inappropriate that is. I'm in my place. I'm the Speaker of the House, the first woman Speaker of the House, and I'm in my place because the House of Representatives voted me there. But that language is something I haven't even heard in decades.
Oh, my. Well, the world is in San Francisco, and you're in your place. And I got to tell you something. The world is laughing at you behind your back. No matter what you may think, you really are really out of place. Truthfully, no matter how much lipstick and Botox.
Savage.